So what happened?
I just told you what happened.
Tell me again.
No, it's scary.
Tell me again.
I almost died. Or
Tell the whole story again.
no.
Tell it again.
all in my head. I didn't want to think.
Oh, you're recording? Yeah, you are. You totally are. You're like
I'm
pointing
messing
it.
with the effect.
Oh. Sorry, you're recording.
So tell the story again.
Okay, so I needed a ride home after school, and I couldn't find one. And then, so there's this one guy in Montreal, he's like a major pothead, and I was like, hey dude, could I get a ride? He was like, yeah. And then, so I was like, okay, because I thought he was just gonna drive me home. And then, so him and all of his pothead friends got together in the car, and I was like stuck in the middle, surrounded by potheads, and they were all like, yo, let's go get tacos. And then they drove to Lancaster and got some tacos, and then they came all the way back. And then they're like, yo, go stop by this guy's house because we need to pick up some weed. So they stopped by this guy's house, and then they like called him, and then he like ran up to his door and got it, and he like ran in, and this one guy was like, oh, does it look good? And he's like, well, I wasn't gonna examine it in public. And then he like took it out and started looking at it, and he's like, oh, it's dry. And then I'm like, is that a bad thing? Well, I didn't say that, but I thought it in my head. And then so yeah, and then it was like in this little baggie, and they paid like $5 for it. And yeah, and like each of them paid $5. And then yeah, I was pretty scared. And then like the guy was driving really fast and like texting while driving, and it wasn't even like texting and like looking up at driving. He was just like this, like looking at his phone, texting and driving really fast. And then it was pretty scary. And then they finally dropped me off, and I was happy to be alive.